Okay, here's a little overview of the Blackboard system for our course. So once you've logged into Blackboard, you'll have a list of courses you're enrolled in, and then you want to pick that course. So it will open up, and you'll see, in our case, it will go to this home page, and I'm going to switch to student view so you can see what it would look like for you. So it's got announcements, if there are any messages, anything new, link to atomic learning. Also, I put a little module on here for a link to NBC Learn Science, where they post little videos. This one is about the storms going on in the northeast and the northwest. So by the time you're seeing this, this will be over. Over here on the left, you've got various links. So you've got a link to the home page, this page, and then you've got a link to start here. And that will get you going. And then there's a link to, well, we'll go back to that one. There's a link to content. I don't think there's really, well, there's a little bit of information there in the content. But most of what you need is start here. So I think some of this stuff on content is redundant, and I'll probably get rid of it. Announcements, you can check those, and then messages, you can check those. Of course, it's going to show that here. And then here are the discussion boards. So we have several discussions lined up. First thing you do is you introduce yourself. So you want to do that the first week. Tell us all about you and what you want to be when you grow up, and what's your hobbies and what you're studying, and just interesting stuff about you. Put a photo up there, or you can even do this as a video and upload it. So when you want to do your introduction, make sure you start a new thread. So you'll do introduce yourself, and then you'll create a thread. And if you subscribe, it will send you an email every time somebody posts. Okay. And then we have some areas for each module, so you can upload your concept maps or any other things you want to, and have other people comment on them. So, and once again, you can create a thread, and you can subscribe to a thread where it'll send you an email. So that's on the discussion board. Next thing we have is groups, and there are no groups yet, so I will create the groups, and when you get ready to do your group work, then you can come here and it'll go to your group, and you'll have a variety of tools available, such as wikis and blogs and your own little discussion area, and other tools that will be available. Then we have collaborate meetings. So if you wanted to, if we wanted to have a face-to-face session with webcam, then we could set that up, and you could join that room. If you just need to talk to me, and you want to do it over the web, then let me know. We'll set up an appointment, and you can go into my little room for my online office. Then there are other links here which you can take a look at. Technical support, Blackboard help, all that kind of stuff. And down here at the bottom will be your grades. So I will post those grades as they occur, and then you can check them here. All right, let's go to start here. Okay, when you open this up, you're going to see a variety of materials, one of which will be this video that we're making right now, but it's not up here yet. But there's a little introduction from me, so you can play that. And then here's the course syllabus, so you probably want to print that out. And then here's a video from me where I go over the course syllabus. Okay, so that would be very valuable for you to watch. Then here's a link that will take you to the ASEA website where the content is. And here's a video where I go over the ASEA content. Now probably right about here we'll have this video or a Blackboard overview. Okay, then some other little things that I think might be handy, a little brain rules. This is a book you might like to read, but it's got a lot of the information online. It talks about what are the best behaviors to promote learning. This is a little article on how much to study. Here's a link that goes to a website where I've put a bunch of links for Earth System Science. And then right here we have a section for the graduate students, and right now there are 4 graduate students enrolled in this course. So if they go to that, we'll find a section on avoiding plagiarism, a section on using the APA format, the rubric that we will have for the term paper, and then also, I haven't put it up here yet, but there will be a link here for you to submit your term paper, and I'll add that. Okay, then some sample concept maps. When you get to the concept map place, there will be some examples of concept maps here, and you can look at those and kind of see how a concept map is put together. So here's a pretty good concept map. Whoops, got lost there. And then here I have some video. Whoop, let's go there. Okay, now we're on the right place. I have some videos and audios. So just a podcast you might want to listen to about extinction. It's an audio podcast. Here are some concept map tools that here's a little video that you can watch about 3 different tools, which includes our CMAP. In your group area you'll have a wiki, and this talks about wikis and how they work. So a wiki might be a good way for you to create your group documents that you want to submit for your assignments. Another thing you might want to use is Google Documents, and this is free on the web, so you have to have a Gmail account in order to do this. But you can create a document and you can edit it as a group, and then you can do most of what you can do in Microsoft Word. Now, not everything, but most of the important stuff you can do in Google Documents. Okay. Here's some screenshots about how to insert here's a video about how to insert a screenshot in the different versions of Microsoft Word. Here's how to do a screenshot on the Mac. Here's how to do one on your iPad or your iPhone. Here's a little article on biodiversity hotspots. So just some things you might want to take a look at that might be valuable to you. So there we have a little overview on Blackboard.